All right, let's come to our heart today. Go ahead and interlace your fingers and place your palms on your heart. Take a moment to notice how you feel today without any sense of judgment. Maybe a sense of care for ourselves to begin with. Take the hands to our prayer pose. On a big inhale, float the arms up. You might be able to gaze up. On your next inhale, maybe you can lean back a little bit. Do let your tailbone press down towards the earth. And on your exhale, bend the knees and gently sweep down into your standing forward fold. Inhale halfway to lift. Exhale, extend back to the top of your push-up. You can lower to your knees or lower all the way onto the belly. Point the toes. Let's roll the shoulders back and inhale for just a baby cobra. Take the heart forward. Exhale, forehead back down to the mat. On your next inhale, lift again, and maybe you can lift your hands off the mat, strengthening the lower back, pointing the toes back. Exhale, lower hands and forehead. All right, this time let's inhale to an up dog. Maybe you lift the thighs off the mat. Exhale, lower back down, and then curl the toes under and let's press all the way into your downward facing dog. All right, you can pedal out the legs a little bit. We're gonna let the heart melt back towards the thighs. Maybe the heels start to lengthen towards the earth or not. Let's inhale back to the top of your push-up. Exhale, shift forward and lower down. Point the toes. This time, let's take the hands back by the hips. Palms will face up. And on an inhale, maybe you can lift the chest and the legs. So you can reach through your hands towards the back of your mat. Shoulders roll back. You might be able to gaze forward. And exhale, release it back down, relax the forehead. You can bend the knees and take a little bit of those drunken windshield wipers with the feet and legs. And then extend the legs back behind you. Take the hands forward this time. We'll take our Superman version. So inhale, maybe you lift the arms and legs. Chest might lift, maybe the thighs can lift. Breathe. And on an exhale, we'll lower it back down. You might make a pillow with your hands for your forehead. And then once again, you can bend the knees, dropping the feet from side to side, and then let the legs come back down. All right, for your third version, take the hands back behind you and maybe you can clasp your hands and you might lift again the chest and the legs, maybe the thighs lift. Draw the shoulder blades together, draw the shoulders back, maybe the hands can touch, the palms can touch. And on an exhale, we'll release it back down. Place the hands under the shoulders. And again, you can let the feet drop side to side, or maybe they're going to go in some circles. And let's press ourselves back through a table pose. And just let the hips come back towards the heels. Toes curl under. Just getting a little counter pose for the lower back. And on an inhale, come through your table. We're going to come into a supported side plank. So extend your left leg behind you, lining up the left foot and right knee. Extend the right foot behind you. And then just let your left arm open. You might get a little bit of a back bend here. You can relax your head back. And then lift the left leg as well. You might grab your left foot with the left hand and then just kick it open. So you don't want your knee to be hunching forward to get that bind. You want to be nice and open here. So if you want to use a strap, pause the video, go grab a strap. Open up, feel your heart. Let your ears drop back towards the shoulder blades. And exhale, release it down to center. And we're just going to take it right to the other side. So on an inhale, you're going to kick your right leg behind and let your left leg be a kickstand. Extending through the right arm. Maybe this is a little bit already of a back bend. And then you might take a bind on this side. And the bind is not important. You can just bend your knee and open up the right shoulder. Whatever works for your body here. We are being kind to ourselves, extending that loving kindness even to our own beautiful selves. And exhale, release it back down to center. And you might like to wiggle out the spine. Now this time let's extend into a plank pose. Exhale, lower down. And you might be able to grab the feet or the ankles with the hands. Again, maybe not. You can just do a different version of our heart opener here. And you might be able to get our bow pose. So lift through the legs. Your thighs might or might not lift off the mat. Chest lifts, gaze can be forward. Breathe. You might feel your belly expand as you breathe in. And exhale, let's release the legs back down. You can let your legs kind of wiggle side to side. Inhale back up to the top of your plank. And then coming just through your side plank on the right hand, we're going to step the left leg behind and open up the heart. So you can reach the left arm up and back. So kind of to a wild thing pose. Maybe you want to take the left hand to the heart. Press up out of that right shoulder. Exhale, coming through the top of your push-up all the way to the other side, coming through your side plank. And then just step the right foot behind, opening up. You might let your head drop back. If that doesn't work, then keep the chin tucked. How does it feel to be open-hearted? And then we'll draw ourselves back through our plank pose and exhale, lower down to the mat. And let's relax your forehead onto the hands here. And again, we'll do a little bit of windshield wipers just to release the lower back again. Let's take the left arm straight out to the left. Right hand under the right shoulder, start to roll onto the left side. Right foot might step behind the left leg, might or might not. Some might like to take the right hand behind the lower back here. And just exhale, release back down to center. We're just going to come right to the other side just to open up the front of the right shoulder. Start to roll over to the right. Left foot might step behind. We can get pretty tight from hunching forward during our activities during the day, so just counteracting that a little bit. Gently rolling back through center. Take the hands down by the sides and press up through your table pose right into our seat, whatever's comfortable. Let's interlace the fingers. Once again, palms come to the heart. And may you go about your day with compassion, with loving kindness, with a sense of open-heartedness. Thank you for sharing your practice. Namaste.